Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's plan with me. Today we're actually going to plan out the month of May. So I am going to be setting up my May folder in my 2024 planner folder here, and I'm also going to put some completed weekly spreads and such in my planner portfolio. So we'll just kind of get everything set up all at once. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my planner portfolio, make sure that is all good to go, and we'll navigate on over here. And then I'm gonna go to my 2024 planner, go to April. I am still working on this current week. Today is the 24th, but I think I just need to put this one in my planner portfolio. And then these stickers, actually, I'm going to, except for this one, I'm gonna move that back to my stickers. So that's emptied, and then let's see here. So let's open this one up because I'm trying to think. I don't think I put that in there yet. So weeklies, yeah, I need to put this one in. So what I'm gonna do is I am just going to go to these three dots here, hit copy page. It's copying, and then I am going to paste it right after this page. So I have them in order, the 1st through the 7th, the 8th through the 14th, and then this is the 15th through the 21st. So I'm gonna hit this plus symbol here and hit paste page. And then that is now behind there. And I do have my home page all saved in my outline and everything. I need to add actually April weeklies and everything, so I haven't done that quite yet, but I can jump to my home page very easily using the outline feature in GoodNotes. So I have those all in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go over here and I'm going to delete those. And then I'm gonna leave my monthly here and the sticker the sticker book for my monthly, just in case anything else gets added before the end of the month. I highly doubt anything will, but I have like pictures I wanna put on this spread and just sort of finalize it before I put it in my portfolio. So now April is all cleaned up and everything, so I do delete my spreads once I add them into my planner portfolio. So just wanted to share that process. And then I'm gonna go back out to my 2024 planner main folder here, and I'm gonna hit new and hit new folder. And we're just gonna title this, let's see, May 2024. And let me put a little 5. Actually, I'm just gonna put 5-May like I did with April. And then May. And I think I'll make this folder pink, and I'm gonna put a little happy face on it, and that'll be that. So that's my May folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go out to my stickers now and choose the kits that I want to use. So I'm so excited to use those Doodle Dash icons, you guys. I mentioned this, I think, in the Facebook group and in my last plan with me, but I mentioned stickers that I was so excited to use, but I couldn't use them during the last plan with me, and that was these ones right here. I was so excited. They just launched in the shop a few days ago, and I'm obsessed, so I cannot wait to use those. But let's see, so I am going to use the, okay, let me go to select here, and then we'll move some over. So I haven't used this kit yet. I think I'm gonna use this one. And let's see, when is Mother's Day? Let me see here. I think it's on the 12th. Yeah, the 12th, and then there's Cinco de Mayo as well. So let's see. I'm gonna do Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, and then Memorial Day. So Cinco, Mother's, Memorial Day, I need 2 more kits. So this one and this one. So those are the ones that I'm going to move now over to my May folder. That way the sticker sets that I want to use are located right in my May folder, so they are all ready to go. The other thing I may do actually, because I can see myself using these pretty frequently, is I think I'm gonna go ahead and just move those into my 2024 planner folder, and that way they're super easy to access. I don't have to click through a bunch of folders. And then I think that'll be pretty much it. I'm trying to decide if I want to move my, yeah, I'm gonna move as well my memory keeping ones over. So move, and we're gonna put that just in my 2024 planner as well. Okay, so that takes care of stickers. Now let's go into my dashboard library. This is where I store all my planner pieces. So the dashboard library is like the main folder. You could do like the pieces library. And then I have all of my subfolders here, and I just added To Done version 7. I've been using the To Done planner pieces for my monthly view, I think every single month so far this year, because I just love it so much. So let me put these in just a list so I can make sure I grab the right one. I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5-week month Sunday start, and I'm gonna go with landscape. So I'm going to duplicate that one there. It's gonna create a copy, as you can see. And then I am just going to, let's see, I'll just title this monthly calendar, and we will move that to May. And that is the prep work. I like to have these in icon. That is the prep work that I am doing to create my May folder. So now I have my monthly calendar in there, and then I have all my stickers in there, and then I'll start importing like my weeks as I go along and everything like that. I do post Plan With Me's every single Saturday showing my weekly. That's pretty much all I use, honestly, is budget pages. I'm trying to get better about memory keeping, so that's another thing I'm gonna be using more frequently. So budget, memory, and then weekly pages and monthly pages. And that's honestly all I use for the most part. I do have reading stuff as well, but I honestly have not been the greatest at reading consistently. I tend to take a while to get through books just because I will read for a few days and then I'll set the book down for like a couple weeks and then pick it back up. I wish I was more consistent with it, but honestly, during this particular time when I'm working on mid-year planners and things are just a little extra busy, I feel like it's just something that falls by the wayside very easily, and I'll get back to it eventually. So anyways, but that's what I use most consistently. I use my budget stuff every single week. You guys see that on my channel, and then weekly, monthly, and then memory keeping. I want to share some memory keeping videos on this channel too, so that will be coming. But we are going to use To Done version 7, which is the Just Peachy kit, and I am so excited. So I'm going to open up that sticker kit as well, and we'll just start at the very beginning here. And then I'm going to have this calendar open so I can just grab text as I need it. And then my portfolio, I think I'm pretty much done with. Yeah, just to kind of flip through April here. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead while I'm at it and just add some of these pages to my outline, okay? So this is my April monthly calendar. Add that. And let me also just grab this text while I'm at it. I need to remember to do this like as soon as I'm setting up another section and stuff. I think that would be quite helpful, but we'll do it now since we're here. And then I'm just going to resize and put that here. Make sure it's not crooked. I think it looks okay. And then I'm going to circle it again, copy. Oh, I did put it in. Did I put it on the third one? No, I didn't. So we'll paste that. I put it in one of them, so that's good. Okay, so that looks good. So yeah, I've got my April monthly calendar, and then April weeklies, April memories. So here's my April weeklies. So I'm gonna add page to outline, and we'll do April and weeklies, add that. And then we'll go over to memory keeping, add page to outline, and do April memories. Okay, so now I've got those pages added to my outline, as you can see. So when I need to get to them very easily, they are boom right there. Okay, so that takes care of the planner portfolio. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that out now, and we will get started. There honestly is not a ton going on in April. We have a birthday party, we have a couple birthday things, we have Mother's Day, and then my oldest daughter is going to camp with our church. So, but that is honestly about it. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is I wanted to also open up, because we have a few holidays. I'm gonna open up my holidays and events. I've gotten a couple questions about making like another version of this at some point, and I do want to do that. I don't know when it's going to happen. I have so many things on my list of things I want to create, but it is on my list to create some different styles of the holidays and events and stuff like this. But I feel like this is a really good pack to get. There's just so much variation and cool effects and stuff, and I tried to get as many holidays as I possibly could on here. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get started. So I am going to start by grabbing my May sticker here. And I'm just gonna go to May, and I'll split screen this here in just a second. And I like to just plop that up in the corner right there. And then we will split screen, and I need to date my monthly view. So I'm gonna go to date dots. I get to use these super cute peaches, which I'm really excited about. So, and I'm kind of rethinking this. I think I might actually do same as April, May 2024 calendar. Okay. Let's see, so the first is on a Wednesday, and I need 31 days. So let's grab the lasso, and we're going to just do all of these. Oh, did I get all of them? Let me make sure, and then pull those over. And then I like to just sort of size them as a group. And I think that looks pretty good to me. And then what I do is I sort of put them kind of where they go, and then I'll zoom in and we'll put them in more precisely. So my lasso is kind of being a little finicky. Okay, then we need 9 through 11. You see that? It's like not wanting to grab them. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. So I am hard at work over here on mid-year planners, and oh my goodness. Okay, so this week I had originally planned on working on the Prosper Planner, the mid-year version, and the hub. And then I just got really, really antsy on like getting started on a different type of planner. Something you've never seen in the shop before that is, I will say, inspired by the hybrid layout. That's all that I will say about it. But it is something you have not seen before in our shop, and oh my gosh, you guys, I am loving it as I'm working on it. It's very exciting. So I don't know how the May releases are going to go. I don't know. I know like the June sticker kits are releasing on the 1st, and then the To Done version 8, I believe, is releasing on the 8th, and then we're gonna have mid-year stuff going on the other Wednesdays. And I don't know if it's gonna be like this new planner I'm working on the 15th, or if it's gonna be like the Prosper planner or the Hub 2.0. There's also another planner that I wanna create. I don't think I'm gonna be able to create all of them. So I'm gonna have to pick and choose a little bit and then save some of it for the big like 2025 launch later on. But I'm hoping to get the one that I'm working on currently done by like the 3rd. And then I'm hoping that the Prosper planner and the Hub only takes me about a week, because all I'm really doing for that is changing the format to a July to June format. I'm gonna date the Prosper planner appropriately for like the first half of 2025. And then I'm adding a few templates. But that's really all that I'm changing there. I'm not really like making any big changes to that other than that. One thing I am considering doing though, just to kind of make more space for templates, because it's getting kind of crazy, is on the weekly layouts, I am debating removing the text for like the day of the week and leaving it blank. I've talked about this in a few videos, but instead of like having a Monday start and a Sunday start version of a weekly layout, just having box layout and then having no script on it whatsoever, not having the days of the week on there at all. And then that way, and the reason why I'm kind of thinking about this is that in almost every single spread that I see, you guys are covering them up with stickers anyways, and it kind of gives more flexibility. So if you want to combine Saturday and Sunday into one box or one column so that you have space for something else, you can do that. And I'm planning on releasing more like day of the week script stickers, different styles, different fonts, things like that, so that you guys can just very quickly, easily add those in. Let me know what you think about that. And also, I know that some people only use one version or the other, so I feel like it's just bulking up the planner for no good reason. It's very quick and easy to just put in the days of the week, you know, with stickers or even just your text tool. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. But that's something, another change that I'm considering making. So I think I'm gonna kind of have these overlap a little bit because I like the look of that. So I'm hoping that those will be pretty quick to update. And if they only take a week, then I might have time to get this other planner done. It's not anything super new. We have a variation of it in the shop currently, but I think it'd be nice to have a full annual version of it. So that's the hint that I will give to you guys. So if you have any ideas of what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments below if you have any guesses. But yeah, there's just so many. And then I had also wanted to like potentially do quarterly planners too, but I don't think I'm gonna have time for all of that. I think I definitely want to have quarterly planners in the shop again at some point, because some people really like to plan quarterly. But I have a really fun idea for it. And the idea that I have for it is going to take some like extra work in terms of stickers and things like that. So I'm not sure that I will have time to get to that. It could be something too that I could release in June potentially, because I mean the next quarter doesn't start till July, so I feel like as long as you have it in time for that. I mean, ideally I'm getting all any planner stuff done in May, but those are my updates. I wanted to kind of loop you guys in, let you know where I'm at. All of everything I'm talking about, of course, is subject to change because you just never know. It's only me creating these planners, so hopefully everything goes smoothly and I'm able to accomplish a lot. I feel very inspired with the planner I'm currently using. I'm really excited about it, and I'm definitely gonna create a planner pieces version of it because I don't even know, like I've been so committed to the planner pieces system, and it's been working so well for me. But this planner could potentially change my mind. That's one thing I will say. It could potentially sway me to using a hyperlinked planner again, because I am just really excited about it, and I think it's going to work so well for a lot of people. So, I mean, that's my thought right now. We'll see what you guys think once it releases and it's out in the wild and stuff. But I'm really excited about it. So it's really nice when you're inspired and feeling like the creativity wave, like riding the creativity wave, because it's just, yeah, it's just really fun. It's super exciting. It's fun, like seeing those ideas you have in your head kind of coming out in front of you. Like, it's just really fun. So anywho, okay, so our peaches are in. Look how stinking cute, you guys. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? Okay, so we have a few things to put down. Oh, when are we taking our break from school too? I need to take a look at that. The 20th through the 24th. I feel like that should move to the last week of the month potentially, because that's when Maddie's going to camp. And I think it's just gonna be a lot for her to like, well, I mean, we're usually done with school before she would go to camp. We could also do like a 2-week break potentially, which would be helpful for me for working on planners and such. I wanted to try to get done with the planners by, yeah, I want to start, let's see, I already got the July kits done, you guys, believe it or not, they are done. July kits will launch on the 29th, oh, I'm sorry, on the 5th of June. And then, yeah, this week I'm gonna need to get the August kits designed. So I like to give Andrew a full month, so I'll design the August kits this week, and then Andrew would have them over to me by like the 28th. And then that gives me time to do a quality check and to do listings and get the video done, but those will launch on the 3rd of July. So, and then I need to get June products done. So I'd probably do June products and then maybe like July products. Yeah. We might just do a 2-week break and then maybe just not take a break in June. I don't know. I'm not gonna put it in my calendar for now because I don't, well, you know what? I will put in that we're doing a break here because I know it's just gonna be too much to have her doing camp and school all in the same week. So I am going to, for sure, take this week off, but then we'll see if we decide to do an additional week or not. I have to talk to Andrew about it. Okay, so just me thinking out loud. Sorry about that. This did not happen, by the way. Obviously, that I'm gonna just erase because I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's gotta happen sometime when I'm feeling more on top of stuff. I feel like I'm still sort of working on getting ahead, and like I really want to start working on the 2025 planners in the summer and everything, have plenty of time for it and everything. So yeah, I still want to do the membership, but okay. So now that that is all good to go, let's do a few things here. Let's go to washi and we'll go back to our calendar, and I'm just going to do this green one, I think, and we're going to stretch this out across the week. That looks good. I'll make it as tiny as I can. That works. And then we'll put that at the bottom. And I'm gonna put no school with a label, one of these little arrows here. So I think I'm gonna use this one. And I like to sort of layer that on top. And I need to grab my essential scripts as well. And I think Memorial Day is on the 27th. I'll double check, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So let's do no school. Right here. And then we'll do Memorial Day. These are in alphabetical order. Oops, I just passed it. I think I'll go with this one here. And I'll just put this up in the corner. So I doubt she'll have piano lessons this whole week, actually. Let's put that up there. And then I'm also going to do Mother's Day. Right here. And Mother's Day is on the 12th. I have no idea what we're doing for that. My friend Kelsey and I were talking about going to this salon that she recently found online. We have not been able to find a good place to get nails done. I only go get a pedicure a few times a year, but I am telling you, all the places near us are awful. Like, they are not good. So she found a place, and I think it's kind of far away, so we were thinking that we would go together towards like the end of the month, because she has a special event deal, and so she was like saying she wanted to get her toes done before she goes. I think it's like a bachelorette party or something. And so she was wanting to go closer to that time. So I think I'm just gonna probably hang out with my family on this day and like not do much of anything. And then her and I are gonna go sometime later in the month, but I don't really know when that's going to be. So we will see. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna actually grab a flag, a solid flag. Let's see how this turns out. I don't know. I want to mark, so Maddie's camp is the 28th through the 30th. And I was just thinking that I could do this one here. And if I can stretch it out and sort of try to center it, and if I squish it, I think that still looks fine. I might unsquish it just a little. Or I can do this and then, no. Okay. Yeah, and then I can mark camp that way. And I'm kind of curious, let me see. If I can find something that would work. For like a summer camp. I could layer one of these on top, and I feel like that would look really cute. Let's try maybe this one and see what that looks like. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this. And kind of like center it on there. And then I can just type in here, Bohemian, and do church camp. And resize. And do it like that. Does that work? I think that's cute. I like that. Okay. So I might need to move this down just a smidgen though, because I need to put new releases in. So church camp is going to be the 28th through the 30th. And then I do have new releases. So for that, I typically go with this one here. Would be cute, I think. Or do I want to do maybe this one? I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. Normally I grab the icons first. I'm like, okay, is that the right color though? So hang on. I got holidays in. Oh, I need to put Cinco de Mayo. I don't think we're gonna do anything for Cinco de Mayo. Sometimes we will have like a get together or something like that just for fun. But on the 5th of May, Andrew's going out with his friend Jared for Jared's birthday. And they're doing some golfing, but I can put that in. That's cute. Okay. So let's see. On the 4th, we have a birthday party. So I'm gonna go to my labels here. You know what? Let's do this. Okay. I am going to grab icons first because otherwise I will get confused. Okay, so I'm gonna do some balloons for the birthday party. And then do a shoe for the group walk. And then I don't think there's anything on there. Stickers for new releases. Although I'm thinking about starting to just use the iPad because it's not always stickers. Although I do plan to release more stickers. And then we have church. Bible study is going to go for a few more weeks and then we're going to take a break for the summertime. And then do the little golf thing for that. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could use the doodle dash for the balloons for the birthday party. I may do that just because I think that'll be really, really fun. The nail one will be really cute when Kelsey and I go get our nails done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use these balloons for the birthday party here. Or you know what, actually, I'm gonna do the shoe for the group walk. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I do wanna use a pattern label. And I think this will be really cute to put up in this corner here for a group walk. That'll be super cute. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So then I need, oh, you know what I was also thinking of doing is payday stickers, maybe the green ones. Kind of want to start marking that in. So I'll put that in. Just a little one up here on the top. And then we'll copy So we have a 3 paycheck month. And the 31st. Okay. All right, so let's do new releases. Oh, and we have piano. I don't know how I forgot that. Let's see, piano. I'm gonna use the little music symbols. What else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting something else? Piano, new releases, Bible study. No, I think that's it. Okay. Okay, so for new releases, we're gonna do these stickers over here. And I think this will work out nicely. And then essentials and do P2P new release. Paste. And I'll put that in. I definitely have new scripts on my list of things that I would love to add to the shop very, very soon, but gotta do lots of planners and such first. So I'm gonna just tuck this up in the corner here. Make sure that this is straight. For some reason it looked a little crooked for a second. But yeah, I'm gonna copy this now, or actually I'm gonna cut it, and we'll paste it just up in the corner. Do that. It's been an adjustment getting back into homeschool this week because I do share an office with my kids when they're doing their homeschool stuff. Andrew's been kind of handling a lot of the homeschool stuff during the mid-year time because I just need to put extra work hours in. But, you know, I'm not able to film while they're in here, obviously. So that's been, and they could relocate, but I mean, it's not a big deal. I just kind of film around, and then I try to just focus more on designing and stuff while they're working on their schoolwork. But I'm filming a little later in the afternoon. I'm trying to actually get ahead a little bit with filming. I'm filming this on a Wednesday, which is really early for my plan with me. Normally I'd film this like Thursday at the earliest, really, but it's typically Friday. And the reason why is because tomorrow, Thursday, we're having our appointment with Nick, our financial advisor. And then Andrew and I are gonna go on a little day date while the kids have a play date with our neighbors and stuff, so that'll be fun. And then on Friday, we're getting together with my friend Aubrey, and we're doing like a brunch play date type of thing together as well. And then sometime this weekend, I'm planning on going over to my parents' house. We were originally gonna go over there this past weekend to do some gardening. My stepdad has like a huge garden at his house, and the kids love like planting new things and stuff. But it just didn't work out this weekend. So we're gonna go next weekend, which works because my stepdad's birthday is actually on the 26th, and the girls are making cards and stuff. So that'll work out well because they can give him his cards and we can kind of spend some time with him and everything. Okay, so new releases are in. So yeah, I'm just sort of getting ahead and everything, and it'll feel really good to have like my May planned and all of that. So next, let's go ahead and do piano. So I'm gonna go over 2 labels, and, or actually I'm gonna do the birthday party first. And we'll do, kind of gravitating towards the flowers here. This is for Millie's birthday party. So send to back. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna go with Bohemian again. And we'll do Millie's B-Day party. And it's at 3 I'm just gonna do 3 p.m. and we'll center that. I wanna do something more like that. Oh, that actually works. I like that. Okay, so Millie's B-Day party, and that's at 3, right? Let me double check. These text messages. Oh, and they need to bring a swimsuit. The girls do. Yeah, 3 p.m. Okay. So, and then we have group walk, and I think I'm just going to turn images off and grab this, because that is still going to be at 6:30, and paste and just put that right in. Look how perfect that works. Oh my goodness, how freaking cute is that? That is so cute. I love it. Okay, so then I'm going to cut that and paste, and then we'll just do the same thing, kind of put that up in the corner for Saturdays. One thing that we are kind of looking into a little bit is tent camping. I went tent camping with my family all the time when I was a kid, and I feel like it's a really inexpensive way to go travel. We love going on like road trips and stuff, and there's so many beautiful places to camp in Arizona, but also in the surrounding states and everything. So we'd love to do like a long road trip and get like a nice tent and just get out of the heat more, go up north more, especially in the summertime, and go camping and all of that. So I'm sort of looking into camping gear and all the things that are needed. But some of my most favorite memories ever, we went camping a lot with my stepdad when I was a kid, and it was just so much fun. And so I think that the girls would really enjoy that a lot. And then our neighbors across the street are big campers, so we were thinking like we could all go camping together and stuff. And so I think that would just be a blast. And I'm kind of looking into purchasing some gear for that. So if you're a camper and you have any must-have camping things that I need to get, please let me know. I would love any input. I'm definitely gonna talk to my stepdad about it and like get like an essentials list and stuff. But I think I just need to get Andrew on board. He's not a big camper, and so we'll see what he thinks. But I think that would be really fun, and it would just create a lot of really good, you know, memories and stuff. So then on the 5th, Andrew's doing the whole golf situation. So let's put that in. I think I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm gonna use one of these. Yeah, maybe pick a color here. Maybe just this lighter orange, lighter peach, not orange. And that's on the 5th. So I'll paste that in. And then I need the little golf tee thing. And we'll pull that over. And I think the tee time, Andrew said, is at like 10 or something. But they'll probably leave a little early to go practice a bit. So let's see, send this to back. And then use this one, and we'll do golf with Jared, and I'm just gonna put at 10 o'clock or 10 a.m. It's like a very specific time. Like I think it's like 10:07 or something like that, but I don't know. I don't really so much care for it being super specific, but it's funny, in golf they have very specific tee times. And let me go ahead and make this a little smaller. And Okay, I think that works. Yeah, so I am going to then turn images on and kind of resize this whole thing real quick and just put it there. So as far as church is concerned, we're definitely gonna need to go on the 4th. Woo, how's that gonna work? We might need to go, oh no? It might just be me and the kids going to church on the 5th because we can go to Saturday night service, but the latest one's 5:30 and I don't know if we'll be back by then. And then on the 5th, they have an 8:30 service, but I don't think that would be done in time for them to get to golf. And then they definitely, yeah, I think I'll probably just have to take the kids to like the 11:30 service that day if I have the car. We only have one car. So I need to talk to Andrew about that because I'm not sure what we'll do for church then. I don't think we'll be able to go Saturday. The only time I'd be able to go is Sunday, and we could just stream it online and stuff, but I definitely prefer to go in person. So, okay, and then we have piano. So let's do that. I'm going to, I feel like I need more green, so I think I'm gonna do the green one here. And we have our first piano lesson for the month on the 2nd. So then I'm going to arrange, bring to front, and put this little music symbol here. And this gets really easy. I just go to April and turn off images, copy that, and paste. Easy peasy. That's so easy. I love it. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn images on and just copy that, and we're gonna need that on Monday and Thursday. And I don't think she'll go the week that we have, let's see, how do I wanna do this? I think I'm gonna do this actually and move that up and then paste that in the middle ish, and then delete that, and then we'll grab all of this and cut. My camera timed out on me, and paste, and then do that. So yeah, Memorial Day, I don't think she'll have a lesson. I think she's due for a recital pretty soon, but I don't know exactly when that'll be. I need to scooch that over just a little bit. Okay, so now piano's in. So yeah, this whole week I don't think she's gonna have piano because I don't think she'll have it on the holiday, and then I don't think she'll have it that Thursday because of church camp. Okay, so that's in now. And then, you know what I just thought of is I kind of need to move those up. That's okay. I need to move these up because I need to fit Bible study in. So I'm just gonna do that. Just kind of scooch those up a little bit. And this one as well. So I guess lining those up actually didn't matter a whole ton. But then I'm gonna do the dash one, and I'm gonna go with this darker peach color here. And I like to just kind of put that on top a little and then get it roughly the same size. And then we'll bring this Bible over and arrange, bring to front, and then go over to my April calendar, turn images off, and copy this. Makes it so easy. Okay. And I think I need to move this over just a little bit. And then what I actually might do is just delete. Oh, I need to turn images back on. Delete and delete. And then I'm just gonna space these apart a little bit more. And then just copy those and then paste. I think Bible study is going through the whole month of May, I'm pretty sure. I think we end like Memorial Day week. So that'll work out just fine. Yeah, because in the last one we had, we said we had 5 weeks left. And so, yeah, I think the 23rd is our last one. So now Bible study's in. We have all of like the events in, and then I think it's just church, right? Is the last thing. So I'm gonna go to my brushstroke labels right here. And do I want to do green again? I might do, I think I am gonna go with green. Just cause, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's kind of a lot of green. Maybe we'll try the pink color. Let's see how that looks. I think that's fine. That looks good. Okay. And then we'll come over here and turn images off, copy that, and paste. Move this over just a little bit and move this over a little. Turn images back on, and then we're going to copy that and put that on Saturday, in theory, if this would let me paste. There we go. Oh gosh, what was that? You guys, oh, my heart just leaped. A balloon somehow, like, oh my gosh. Okay, the kids have been blowing up balloons nonstop and they're like everywhere in the house. And this balloon just hit my foot. I said some choice words, so I'll edit those out, but oh my goodness, that scared me. It was really funny. Oh man, okay. So, kind of put that down there, and then I think on this day we're gonna have to go in the morning, like I said, so I'm gonna move this up and put that in, and I think I'm gonna make this font a little bit smaller. There, I don't know, I just wasn't really liking the look of that for some reason. Okay, yeah. Okay, I might play around with this a little bit more at some point, but I'm not really digging the look. Maybe it's just the font that I need to change, but this I think will go to the 11:30, assuming I have the car. So I'll need to talk to Andrew about that and see what the deal is. Okay, so that is now in. So I think we have all of our plans officially, which leaves just some decoration and such. So let's see. Let's put some decoration in. I'm, first of all, wanting to go to Scrapbook and check out some torn paper. And yes, I'm going to put this one with a little heart in the corner. I just love the look of torn paper in the spread. It just is super cute. And then we're gonna come over here and check out some of the deco. So, oh, this is really cute. I think I'm gonna do the little Polaroid. Maybe put that like right there. And then that one right there. The little hand's gonna be cute too for if we do our nails soon. And I don't know if I'm wanting to do a ton else. Like honestly, I'm kind of liking the clean look of it. I might put this little, or maybe even like a paper clip. Y'all know I love my paper clips. But I think that'd add like a really fun touch to that. Put the paper clip there. I don't know if I'm wanting to do a ton of deco. Maybe a quote, but life is peachy. I put a little quote there. I love these earrings too, and a little phone. I could put the little earrings up here. I don't know, they look, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe just this little flower sprinkled in somewhere. And that might be it. This is really a fun one to use for Andrew and I's day date, but that is tomorrow. So I think this might be it, you guys. I think I'm gonna leave it as is because I'm just digging the clean look of it. I think the peaches, like the peach deco dots, add so much decoration to it already. And I'm just really loving the way that that looks. So that is the May monthly. This was definitely a chattier plan with me, so I hope you had a snack, a beverage. I hope you were comfy. If you planned along, of course, let me know in the little chat. And it's been really fun when you guys share your spreads that you work on while watching this video. I love seeing that. So definitely, if you feel comfortable, share in the group. I would love to see what you came up with. But this is my May monthly calendar. And then I always have my like planner stuff pulled up on my phone. It's one thing I love about digital planning is being able to sync across devices. So if I go to my May folder here, look at, it's already updated in here. If I go to that, boom, you've got all of the plans that I just put with you guys in here. And look how cute it is. I love it so much. So yeah, I love how this turned out. I feel a lot more prepared for May, that is for sure. I am really loving working on mid-year planners and cannot wait to share with you guys what I have up my sleeve over here because it is really fun, let me tell you. And hopefully I'm able to get a lot more accomplished than you know, yeah, I just have so many fun plans and I wish I could do them all, and I wish I had infinite amounts of time to do them. But like I said, maybe some of them just get released in June, and that's okay. At least like the quarterly planner. I know a lot of people like to see all their options right away. I'm letting you guys know now, it's gonna be a slow trickle, okay? I just feel like each launch needs its own launch, if that makes sense, like each option. So I'll share like the Prosper Planner and the Hub 2.0 updates with you guys. I don't know if those will be combined in a launch. I would ideally like that because I'd like to launch them both in one day, have the planner I'm working on now on one day, and then the other planner that I'm really hoping to get done too on the third day. But if I'm not able to do that, then it'll be like Prosper Planner one day, Hub another day, and then the planner I'm working on the other day. I don't know the order of it and everything like that, but just know that May is going to be a really fun planner month for sure. So I'm really looking forward to it and everything, and hopefully I'm able to just get a lot done. Like I said, by the end of this next week, I'm hoping to have what I'm currently working on done, Prosper Planner and Hub during this week, and then that would give me like 2 full weeks potentially to work on the one that would launch this day, which I think would be plenty of time. And then I would start on the August kits this week, and then in June I'll have to use those first couple weeks of June to get like June products done, and then hopefully get caught up. I'm trying to have all the products that are launching, like all the products that would launch in May, for example, have them done by the end of April. Obviously that's not gonna happen, but that's what I'm working towards. Like all the products that would launch in July, I would have done by the end of June, you know, like that type of setup. So, but yeah, there's just so much I wanna create. There's so much, you guys. But we'll get there, right? We'll get there. But just letting you guys know that there will be separate launches for each planner, just because I think it would be way too much to release them all at the same time. So yeah, but anyways, shop updates galore for you guys. Let me know, do you have May planned out? Do you have your May calendar planned out, or did you plan out this upcoming week? I will probably set some time aside, like maybe Friday afternoon, Saturday or something, and plan out the first official like week heading into May. But yeah, I wanted to get my May calendar done today with you guys, so that's what we did, and I seriously can't stop staring at it. That's when you know it's good, when you can't stop staring at it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. My battery's about to die. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. There will be a sneak peek of products for next week, which is the 1st of May, and that will be all the June sticker kits, so stay tuned for that. That will be very exciting. I hope you all are having a fabulous weekend, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.